So with any project, planning it out, visualizing it, setting everything up in the beginning is most important. It's I would say it's the most important, and it's more important than actually doing it. I mean, both are needed, but you got to plan it out. You got to visually see it. Then you go and get your boards. And honestly, this project only happened because I had this car. Like, yeah, you can rent a truck and all, but the type of projects you do greatly depend on the tools you have. And without this car, a lot of these projects you might not do because like you might not want to rent a car or this or that. So you got to move the earth and move things around a little bit. But yeah, like this is more visualization. You get it in the right spot, and then you just kind of make sure that everything is set up before you actually make your moves. So this is all just preliminary, just setting it up, making sure it's going to be the way, and then you start making move by move. It's step by step. So you clear the ground. And actually this time I would say this was not fully needed, because it actually ended up, I mean, it's definitely flush to the ground, but I didn't need to really clear it so much, because actually I ended up having a little bit of a gap on the left side. So yeah, it clears up the path, but you could just do it over the grass also. And now this is the step installation. So basically each step is level, and you definitely want to put weed guard, otherwise you'll have to keep removing weeds. But yeah, you keep each of these planks level, and that's what makes the step. So it goes down. So yeah, got this. Those boards are heavy. The whole thing, once it's tied like that, is pretty heavy. Then it kind of sits close, and now you want to fill up each step. This was going to be 100% DIY. I was going to do everything myself, but around this stage is when we both realized that we didn't really want gravel. The plan was to have only gravel steps, like what I'm doing now, and just flatten it out, but we just didn't really like it. It was kind of loose, and I really thought this was going to be it at this stage. I borrowed this tool and was going to just flatten it out, and then we kind of realized, no, we need to put pavers. And deciding to put pavers is kind of where we called in someone. This guy got on Nextdoor and found someone who was willing to do it. Just him and his brother. They have a company. Menards is good for bulk. They're definitely cheaper. So when you're buying bulk pavers like this, Menards has more options also than Lowe's. So yeah, once again, the vehicle really determines the size of the project. And these are the kind of projects you want to do like on your own time, casually, when you feel the time is right. So having the vehicle is everything. So yeah, once again, plan it out, get the idea solid, and then you have to manifest it physically. So made sure everything was clear, and I even stepped in when I was on the first step itself and said I need it level. Each step has to be level with the boards and not just on top. So yeah, always got to check in with your guys, make sure everything's going in the right direction. But yeah, I'm really happy with this paver style, and the total project came to $995, and I thought it was great. We really like the way it turned out. We're gonna put some bushes and some greenery on the sides, like it's part of the landscape. And this is kind of like a few months later, just kind of how it looks, kind of built into the space. Really happy with the direction and the pavers and stuff. And after some time, it'll kind of blend in with the ground. We didn't want to build like external steps, because that would be like a little too far off the ground. We kind of wanted it to merge with the ground, and this is exactly how it's going to turn out. We planted some grass, and over time even the boards will change to match like the surroundings. So yeah, it's kind of more of a inbuilt style